who lived by the baptism pool, always watching from his window. On my baptism day, the heat pressed on my skin like a hand. I ran barefoot behind George's house and felt a sharp stab in my arm. A snake hid in the hedge. Adults rushed, said it did not look venomous, asked if I still wanted the water. I nodded. The preacher held my nose, pushed me under, people clapped. And when I came up, George stood at his window, still and small. Years later, during lunch at Margaret's kitchen, the phone rang. Her face fell. George had taken his own life. The church filled with whispers about demons and darkness, and the air felt thicker after that. On a church camping trip, Margaret said her granddaughter Haley was acting strange, drawing red X's on doors, laughing at nothing. That night, the adults circled Haley in the boys' cabin and called it an exorcism. She screamed like the sound had teeth. The preacher shouted scripture. I stood frozen in the same room where I was supposed to sleep. Later, only 3 of us were left in the cabin, me on the pull-out couch, the preacher and his young son in the back room. The woods went quiet. I fell asleep, then woke with that wrong feeling that makes your skin listen. Footsteps slid across the floor, slow and steady, inside the room. The mattress dipped beside me, heavy and sure, as if someone sat down and breathed cold into my ear. I clutched my blanket. It ripped away, like hands were tired of asking. I ran to the preacher's room and slipped into the bed. A kid who could not explain the weight on the springs. Morning looked normal. Blanket on the floor. No prints. The boy swore he never left his room. I believed him. Months later, my mom stopped going to church. No big exit, just silence where the singing used to be. But I still think about that night, about the weight, the breath, the sudden cold. Maybe it was a nightmare, maybe sleep paralysis, maybe fear echoing the exorcism. Still, some nights I wake and wait before I move, listening for the dip of the mattress beside me, and I feel that old stare, like George at his window, watching from a place I cannot see. If you felt that too, follow for more videos like this.